On America's Test Kitchen, Bridget Lancaster is celebrated for her easygoing vibe and playful energy, and she's evolved noticeably over time. From a simple ponytail to chic, stylish outfits, her look has undergone a striking makeover. Although her role on America's Test Kitchen has become Bridget Lancaster's most enduring platform, she was already well-rooted in the culinary world before joining the show. She worked as a restaurant pastry chef and also handled stock duties at Williams-Sonoma, where part of her job involved assisting high-profile celebrity chefs during their visits. One notable encounter was with the legendary Julia Child, a meeting that, in retrospect, seemed oddly prophetic of Lancaster's future in culinary broadcasting. At the time, she had no way of knowing this interaction would foreshadow her own rise as a television chef. Lancaster's professional training made her transition to on-camera work feel natural. She brought both technical expertise from years in kitchens and confidence interacting with established culinary figures. With her skills and engaging personality, it was only a matter of time before audiences and peers alike began recognizing her talent.
Well, that's food for thought.
Long before her time on Christopher Kimball's television projects, Bridget Lancaster had already made her mark at Cooks Illustrated, the company's flagship magazine. She began as a test cook, a role that had her refining and perfecting recipes, much like the work she would later do in front of the camera on America's Test Kitchen. Today, Cooks Illustrated still publishes both print and online content, offering recipes and techniques aimed at helping home cooks elevate their skills. Lancaster, however, has since moved on from that particular branch of the company. In addition to her work with Cooks Illustrated, Lancaster played a key role in launching and leading the recipe development team for Cook's Country, a magazine focused on more rustic regional cuisine. Her contributions there led naturally to a hosting role on the show's televised version. Her approachable presence quickly resonated with viewers, turning her into a familiar and trusted guide in kitchens across the country. After 2 years behind the scenes, Bridget Lancaster stepped in front of the camera as a featured cook on America's Test Kitchen. Her composed, confident style, paired with an approachable way of breaking down recipes, quickly made her a regular on the show. By walking viewers through the thought process behind each dish, she gave audiences a peek into the mind of a professional chef in a way that was clear and accessible for home cooks. Balancing her magazine contributions with her TV appearances, Lancaster became a central figure within the America's Test Kitchen family. Hosting not one but 2 shows gave her long-term visibility, allowing her to connect with viewers who valued her talent for simplifying complex cooking techniques. From the start, she showed a natural gift for teaching. Across 24 seasons of America's Test Kitchen and 16 seasons of Cook's Country, Lancaster has amassed 40 combined seasons on television. With both series continuing to produce new episodes, she remains a familiar and trusted presence in kitchens nationwide. When Christopher Kimball unexpectedly left America's Test Kitchen to pursue a new venture, Bridget Lancaster was promoted from behind-the-scenes test chef to co-host. In 2016, the company announced that Lancaster would share the spotlight with longtime colleague Julia Colin Davison. The duo officially stepped into their hosting roles in January 2017, marking a new chapter for the show. From the start, the kitchen felt livelier, with 2 capable personalities at the helm. The pairing clicked immediately, and viewers took notice. Fans on Reddit and other forums praised the effortless rapport between Lancaster and Davison, highlighting the playful, natural banter that made the show feel fresh. The decision to position them together proved to be a masterstroke by the producers. While Davison's charisma gave her a strong presence reminiscent of Kimball's, Lancaster's understated, calm style provided balance. Her voice carries authority without ever feeling overbearing, creating the sense that viewers have a knowledgeable friend guiding them through the kitchen. Although Lancaster was already a recognizable presence in the test kitchen, her earlier look was practical and team-focused, designed to blend seamlessly with the crew. As she stepped into the spotlight, however, her appearance became noticeably more refined. She traded the signature food-safe ponytail for a more polished hairstyle and began experimenting with her wardrobe. Freed from the constraints of an apron, Lancaster cultivated a style that balances comfort, professionalism, and a subtle touch of glamour. Her evolution mirrors trends in the broader restaurant world, where front-of-house staff distinguish themselves through attire and presentation. Stepping forward as a host demanded a similar visual distinction. When red carpet opportunities arose, she embraced them with elegant styling, elevating her on-screen presence. By refining her look and letting her personality shine, Lancaster added warmth and accessibility to America's Test Kitchen. The combination of visual polish and confident ease helped the show grow into a more engaging, dynamic version of itself. Her increased prominence didn't just change her image, it helped the series evolve. During her time as a test chef, Lancaster was approachable and engaging, always walking viewers through the recipes she created with clarity, patience, and a touch of humor. Stepping into a leading role, however, allows her to address a wider array of topics and guide other test cooks in the very space she once occupied. Her quiet confidence positions her as both a capable mentor and a collaborator. Lancaster's natural humor and warmth, long evident in the kitchen, now shine for both audiences and her colleagues alike. Even interviews reflecting on her career highlight this personable charm. What may have been a subtle part of her segments as a test chef has now become a cornerstone of the show's energy, giving the long-running series a revitalized spirit and fresh sense of vitality. While contributing to the America's Test Kitchen cookbooks was part of her test chef duties, Lancaster didn't initially have a chance to create a book of her own. That changed with the 2017 release of Cooking at Home with Bridget and Julia, a collaborative effort with co-host Julia Collin Davison. The book mirrors what fans love about the show, an approachable, practical guide to cooking that anyone from novice to experienced cook can enjoy. In addition to approachable recipes, the book offers glimpses into the co-hosts' lives beyond the studio. Personal anecdotes and behind-the-scenes stories give readers a sense of their off-camera personalities. Lancaster expresses genuine appreciation for the opportunity to work alongside Davison, noting that even after years together, she continues to learn from her longtime colleague and friend. The book captures decades of culinary experience in a tangible form, letting fans access the guidance of their trusted television instructors in a new way. At the same time, it broadens the America's Test Kitchen brand, extending its reach beyond the screen and into readers' kitchens. Pairing Lancaster with Davison brought a new layer of chemistry and playful energy to the screen, amplifying the rapport they'd already shown while refining recipes behind the scenes. While some viewers felt that Kimball sometimes carried the pressure of being the sole lead, Lancaster and Davison offer a calmer, more balanced dynamic. Their partnership reassures audiences that creating impressive dishes doesn't have to be intimidating. Since both were part of the original television test kitchen team, the transition felt natural and allowed Lancaster's strengths to shine through. Their growing confidence on camera also stems from a deep, long-standing friendship. The two first bonded as key members of the original Cooks Illustrated Test Kitchen team before moving together to America's Test Kitchen, a connection that continues to inform their ease and camaraderie on screen.
We started at the bottom of the barrel. We worked our way up.
Their decades-long bond gives the duo a naturally warm, sisterly rapport, laced with playful moments that feel effortless rather than staged. When hosts are paired without prior familiarity, the result can sometimes feel stiff or awkward. But that's never the case here. Davison has a way of drawing out Lancaster's strengths, allowing her calm confidence to shine, while Lancaster simultaneously grounds and complements Davison's more vivacious, extroverted energy. As a host, Lancaster now gets to step beyond the studio, representing both herself and the America's Test Kitchen brand in a variety of public settings. With speaking engagements on her schedule, she often serves as the in-person ambassador for the Test Kitchen, sharing her culinary insights, recounting her experiences, and fielding audience questions. These appearances give fans a rare chance to connect with the host face-to-face. Lancaster has also embraced 21st century expansions of the brand. She leads the America's Test Kitchen Cooking School, an online platform offering self-paced instructional videos for aspiring chefs. Additionally, she co-created and hosts Proof, a company podcast that explores regional cuisines, specialty foods, and the stories behind them from around the globe. With such a wide array of ventures, Lancaster's professional evolution has been remarkable. Her decades-long commitment to the brand is evident in her success. And after more than 20 years helping America's Test Kitchen thrive, it's gratifying to see her hard work fully recognized and celebrated.